Alan, I want to welcome you all to the White House. As Democrats, you should feel very much at home here because this House has been occupied by some of our most distinguished Democrats, beginning with Thomas Jefferson and ending with Harry Truman. The tree just behind you were planted by Andrew Jackson, one of our distinguished leaders of our party, and I'm particularly glad to have you here as young Democrats and as members of the oldest political party on earth. I think that in the last month, as in really the years of our history, we've had a very clear picture of why it's necessary that the Democratic Party should continue to play a major role in the United States. In our efforts just this week on water, on assistance for medical schools, on loans for young men to go to medical school, nurses, in our assistance for the farmers in the feed grain program, the mass transit bill 2 weeks ago, youth employment. All these bills are passed through one body or the other over almost unanimous opposition of the opposition party, all of them attempting to serve and build upon the records which have been made in the 30s and the 40s by President Truman and President Roosevelt, all of them programs which are fitted to the needs of this country in the 1960s. I think that the purpose of any political party is to serve a great cause, and I think the cause in the 1960s is to see if domestically we can develop and manage our economic society so that we do not move from recession to recession with continuing and ever-increasing unemployment, with millions of young people coming into the labor market, with millions of others trying to go to our colleges, with millions still unemployed, with a history of recessions in 58 and 60. All these make the development of an effective national economy, which offers an opportunity for all of our citizens on a basis of equality, makes that one of our most difficult and pressing challenges in the 1960s. A strong America can be here at home is the basis for a strong America abroad. And I believe that with a great effort here, combined with the efforts we're making in the field of national security, building our defenses, strengthening ourselves in space, paying attention to an area which has been long ignored through the Alliance for Progress in Latin America, strengthening our ties in other parts of the world, we can look to the future with a good deal of hope. Now, all this can be done and must be done under our system by a party which has responsibility. We have the responsibility now, here in the executive, in the House, and in the Senate. And I'm asking your help, not only in mobilizing the people of this country to comprehend what our program means, but also to make it possible for those Democrats who believe in progress, and most of them do, or they wouldn't be Democrats, that they will do your part to assist them in 1964, to get our citizens registered, to get them out to vote, to make them understand that there is an important election, and it does go to their welfare. So we're glad to have you here. I particularly appreciate the fact you're taking an interest in this in so-called off year. It's because from my own experience, it's in the off years that the seeds are planted which bring victory in the on years. So we're glad to have you, and particularly to welcome you to this garden, which like some other things around Washington, is new and growing and blossoming. Glad to see you.